What is up, folks? Another beautiful day here in West Tennessee. It's a Sunday. It is February the 23rd. Getting on Highway 22 here, and it's a little afternoon, about 12:30. I thought I'd get out and maybe run to a couple local vendor malls today. We got a couple that are in McKenzie, Tennessee, not too far from our Brewston, Tennessee property. So I figured I'd get out. It's nice out. It's fairly warm. It's 48 degrees, so not too terribly bad today. So I figured I'd get out and hit a couple of vendor malls to see if I can find a couple of things to flip for profit on eBay or Marketplace. And speaking of Marketplace, what I was going to talk about today is a couple days ago I listed I'll just go ahead and say I listed a ball cap on eBay and Marketplace. Of course, we sell a lot of caps on eBay and Marketplace. That's kind of one of my little niches. Of course, gas and oil advertising, vintage gas and oil, and graphic T-shirts and hats. It's kind of the stuff I like, so kind of stuff I know about. So it's what we'd like to sell. But so I was at I think it was a Goodwill in Clarksville, Tennessee, a few weeks ago, and I actually did a video. I don't know if I posted it or not yet, but what I found at that Goodwill. But one of the items was a Disney groom hat. So apparently Disney is obviously we know what Disney is, but it's obviously a place where people go for their wedding or whatnot. So they sell these ball caps that one says groom and one says bride. I wasn't able to find the matching set, but this Goodwill had a Disney groom hat. It says groom on the front of it, and one of the O's is sort of shaped like Mickey's silhouette with his ears. Matter of fact, I'll make the thumbnail a picture of this particular hat, so you guys can see that. But so I picked it up at the Goodwill. I think it was $3, and it was new with tags. Still had the new tag on it, which was $29.99. So for $3, I'm going to pick it up. I mean, we sell hats. Typically, I'll price a hat anywhere from typically we price them about $14.98, and then we'll accept offers and discounts, stuff like that. So we typically sell hats anywhere from $10 to $20 sometimes or more, depending on what they are. If they're just really good vintage hats, but most likely they're going to sell anywhere between $10 and $15. So for $3 with the $29.99 price tag still on it, I'm not going to say it. Somebody didn't wear it and just leave the tag on it, and then eventually it got donated. But it is what it is. It's $3. If I can turn that $3 into 15 or 20, we'll give it a shot. $3, no big deal. So I listed it on eBay and Marketplace as I typically do, and at about 3 or 3:30 in the morning, I got a message from this guy. It just says, "I'll give you $20 to burn that bleep bleep thing." Talking about the hat. I don't keep up with a lot of stuff that goes on in the news real closely. I don't watch television. I try to keep up somewhat through social media and YouTube, stuff like that. But I don't know anything about Disney. I've never been to Disney. I don't really keep up with it. Well, apparently there's been some controversy about Disney and children and this, that, and the third. I'm not really up to par on all that, what's going on with that. So I was talking to, at the time I got this message, I was talking to a buddy of mine on Messenger, and I was relaying to him what this guy said, because I just mentioned how crazy, to him, how crazy Marketplace was, and how strange some people can be on there. And then that's when that message came in. So I told him what this guy said, and he told me that what the guy's probably referring to is that the word groom on the hat, sort of maybe referring to something that Disney is grooming children. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with Disney and the thing about them grooming children. I may have to just try to Google it and find out what the deal is. Obviously, I bought the hat because, like I said, it was a $3 hat with a $30 price tag on it, and I'm just trying to flip it and make some money. Whether it sells, it's just yet to be seen. It may not sell, but it is what it is. That's what we do over here at Cheatham Street Relics. So be sure to check us out on eBay Marketplace. But so anyway, he explained to me sort of what most likely this guy's referring to. This guy even shared the post, the Marketplace post, onto his page with some kind of little caption he put on there or whatever. But anyway, so I messaged him back. Me and my buddy talked about it. And I messaged the guy back, and I said, "Tell you what, I'll do. If you'll send me $50 PayPal, friends and family, I'll go out in the morning and I'll burn this hat out in the backyard, and I'll video it, and I'll send you the video for $50." Now, obviously, he wasn't going to have that. He wasn't up for that. He did message me back. He said something to the effect that, "Well, I offered you the asking price. I'm out," or something like that. And I said, "Well, going out and burning it and all this and that kind of requires a little bit more work from me. So I feel like the $50 would be reasonable, given the amount of work I'd have to do to go out and burn it and this, that, and the other." So, but anyway, like I said, guys, I don't keep up with anything that's going on with Disney or anything like that. I'm going to Google it when I think about it, kind of get a gist maybe what's going on. I really don't. Really not concerned with Disney. I've never been there, never wanted to go. I don't collect Disney items. I don't particularly sell Disney items unless, like I said, it's something like this with a $30 price tag that I could potentially make a few bucks on. But so comment below and let me know what kind of crazy messages or responses or whatnot do you get on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. You hear all these crazy stories about Marketplace, and I'm going to tell you, Marketplace, it's a different world. It really is. Now, I have made a lot of good, profitable transactions on Marketplace. Like I said before in videos, back during COVID, porch pickup became a thing, where you could sell something on Marketplace and set it out on your front porch. You'd have like a little payment box out there, and the people would come pick it up and leave the money in the drop box. And that way, that kind of you didn't have the face-to-face contact during COVID. So, and I still use that method quite a bit, and it works well for me. Local pickup. A lot of people don't like to give out their address. I don't particularly mind. I've lived where I live for 20-something years. I've lived in this area most of my life, so most people know me. But it doesn't bother me, and the porch pickup has worked well for me. I do have a lot of people that will say they're going to come pick something up, and then they just ghost you and don't show up, or they'll. Some of them. A few of them are courteous enough to message you and say, "Hey, I'm not going to be able to make it," or "I changed my mind," or whatever the case may be. But a lot of times, well, I won't say a lot of times, but sometimes you'll hang something out for porch pickup, and then 2 or 3 days later, you go out there and look, and I'm like, it's still hanging here. They never came and got it. So you take it back in the house, and that's why I don't. I might mark something as pending, but I'm not holding anything for anybody. The way I see it, you pay for it, you come and get it, it's yours. I'm not going to I may mark it pending, but I'm not going to mark it sold until I got the money in my hand. So, but anyway, guys, we have made it to McKenzie. We're at the four-way stop here. There's a Sonic restaurant over here. That corner store, I think it's closed. It looks like. There's a Shell gas station over here. If you can see the gas prices over here, they're $2.79 a gallon. I always like to, I don't know why, but I always like to show gas prices. People from other areas of the country are sometimes curious what gas prices are in other parts of the world and country. So there you have it, $2.79 a gallon here in West Tennessee at this particular town. I think it may be about the same where I live in Brewston, which is about 20 miles, 15, 20 miles from here. So come on, dude. So this light here, you just got green lights. You don't have a turn signal. So you got to wait till the cross traffic comes and then go. So you got to be careful. Yeah, McKenzie's a little college town. They've got Bethel University over here. You got a Save-A-Lot grocery store, a Dairy Queen, a Domino's Pizza, the Dollar General, Factory Connection, and Subway, Mexican restaurant, O'Reilly's Auto Parts. So they got a little bit going on over here. I know they got a McDonald's, McDonald's, whatever you want to call it, back the other way. But all right, guys, a motorcycle is getting it, boy. Where's the cops when you need them? All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.